Good evening, everyone. We have a significant severe weather going on tonight in through tomorrow with some strong tornadoes possible and humongous hail and some damaging winds in excess of 70 to 80 plus miles per hour is possible, especially along the Gulf Coast from basically Texas, Louisiana, over to Mississippi, Alabama, into the panhandles of Florida. So if you're just now joining us, click that thumbs up button, share or comment where you're from, and share this with your friends and family. That'd be great. We gotta get the word out. Some some possibly deadly severe weather is coming, or dangerous severe weather is coming over the next few days. All right, we're gonna wait for a few more people to get on, then we'll get started. Thank you all for joining. Good Tuesday evening, everyone. If you're just now joining us, click that thumbs up button, that like button, comment where you're from, and share this with your friends and family. If you're over watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It's like liking a post on Facebook or liking a page on Facebook. Hit that subscribe button, click all on notifications, and you'll be notified every time we go live over on YouTube. All right, we have significant severe weather going on tonight in through tomorrow. Very strong tornadoes are possible. Huge hail in excess of 2 inches in diameter and damaging winds in excess of 70 to 80 plus miles per hour is possible over the next few days. And plus, a lot of rain has already fallen, and there's more to come across the area. All right, let's get right into the severe weather. Then we'll get into how much more rainfall is going to be um, accumulated across the area. And then we're going to take a look at tomorrow's high temperatures as well across the area as well. Alrighty, this is severe weather possibilities for the rest of tonight. In the orange shade there, that is an enhanced risk of severe weather. So, scattered severe thunderstorms are or is possible through tonight across much of Texas into the lower Mississippi River Valley. A few tornadoes possible, some strong, um, large to very large hail up to baseball size possible, and severe wind gusts of 60 to 75 plus miles per hour across this area. So enhanced risk basically from Texas over towards parts of Louisiana, talking Waco, Austin to Houston, over towards Leesville, Alexandria. That's an enhanced risk, slight risk from basically San Angelo, Abilene, over towards Dallas, Shreveport, Texarkana, Arkansas, up towards southern Arkansas, over towards Monroe, Louisiana, down towards Galveston and Corpus Christi. This is for the rest of tonight. Let's take a look at the risks real quick. We'll go through the tornado, hail, and wind risk for the rest of tonight, and we'll do the same for tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at the tornado outlook for the rest of tonight. This was updated about 3 o'clock this afternoon from the Storm Prediction Center. Anywhere in the hatched areas here have a probability of seeing a strong tornado or two, basically across east central Texas here, in through parts of west central Texas or west central Louisiana, that is. And then anywhere in the yellow hatched area, you have a 10 to 14% probability of seeing a tornado within 25 miles of any given point. The brown here, basically from Austin, Houston, up towards Monroe, Shreveport, you have a 5 to 9% probability of a tornado within 25 miles of any given point. And in the green there, 2 to 4% likelihood there. All right, straight line wind risk, basically anywhere in the hatched areas, we're talking probably greater than hurricane force winds, 74, 75 miles an hour possibilities across these same areas of east central Texas through parts of west central Tech or west central Louisiana, that is, for straight line winds in excess of 74, 75 miles per hour across that area. On the outskirts of that, the reds and yellows outside of these hatched areas, probably a 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gust is possible. Still will do damage out there. So please stay weather aware for tonight. Let's take a look at the hail risk now. All right, hail risk, pretty significant area here through most of central, southern, and eastern Texas here, including Waco, Austin, San Antonio, Victoria, Houston, Corpus Christi, and up towards just right around the border of Texas and Louisiana here in east central parts of Texas. Okay, anywhere in those the black hatched areas, greater or equal to 2 inches in diameter, which is hen eggs, to possibly baseball size, maybe a little bit larger across this area. That's a huge area that has possibilities of seeing dangerous, destructive hail across this area through the rest of tonight. All right, let's get into Wednesday, as we think the tornado threat really ramps up tomorrow across Louisiana into Mississippi and the Gulf Coast. So let's take a look at that. All right, threat level for Wednesday really ramps up across parts of Louisiana into Mississippi and Alabama. We have a level 4 out of 5 risk. We have a moderate risk in that red area here. This is including Baton Rouge, Jackson, Mississippi, Meridian, Mississippi, over towards just right around Mobile as well. Pritchard, Alabama, like I said, Jackson. There's a few towns there in moderate risk. On the outside of that, from Lake Charles, New Orleans, Monroe, Louisiana, Montgomery, just southwest of Birmingham, you're enhanced risk. The outside of that, in the yellow, you're in a slight risk for tomorrow. Memphis, you're in a marginal risk. Same with Little Rock, Dallas, up to Nashville. This is for Wednesday. Okay, so let's take a look at the tornado risk for tomorrow, which could be significant. Like I said, there's going to be a severe weather outbreak tomorrow. especially across these orange and red areas of the enhanced and moderate risk areas for Wednesday. Alrighty, tornado outlook for tomorrow. Widespread severe thunderstorms possible. Like I said, tomorrow the potential will exist for several, and I repeat, several tornadoes. A few of which will be strong, EF2 or greater in intensity across this hatched area from basically central to eastern Louisiana, about right around the southern half of Mississippi, southwestern third of Alabama, and across the Gulf Coast, basically across these states into the Florida Panhandle tomorrow. So if you are see this red area that is basically interlaid here with the hatched area basically means you're going to have a probability of a significant tornado, EF2 or greater in intensity. Now, the red areas, that is the most concerning for tomorrow. 15 to 29% likelihood or probability of a tornado within 25 miles at any given point. That is pretty good probabilities for that red area, including parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, in through parts of Alabama. So you have to stay weather aware tomorrow. This is a very significant risk for tornadoes. Like I said, that red area where the hatched area is, you have 15 to 29% probability of a tornado within 25 miles of any given point. And there will be some strong tornadoes tomorrow as well. Outside of this, even in the hatched areas, in the yellow here, you have a 10 to 14% chance, a probability of seeing a tornado within 25 miles of any given point. So very, very significant tornado outbreak could be possible tomorrow. So you have to stay weather aware across these areas. This is a very dangerous situation that's coming up for Wednesday. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of the risks here, and then we'll get into future radar as well. Very dangerous straight line wind event could be possible tomorrow as well. Anywhere in the hatched areas, greater or equal to 74 miles per hour or greater, like I said. And then that pink area there is very concerning. 45 to right around 45 to 59% likelihood of severe wind in excess of 60 miles per hour. Okay. But you in the hatched areas have a probability of seeing greater than hurricane force winds across parts of Louisiana in through southern half of Mississippi and southwestern parts of Alabama. This is very, very dangerous situation that's coming for Wednesday. Okay, I'm not trying to scare anybody. You just need to be prepared. Don't be scared out there. Just got to be prepared for this severe weather outbreak for tomorrow. Okay, let's get into future radar real quick. Then we'll go over rainfall. Then we'll go over high temperatures for Wednesday. All right, let's take a look at the HRRR latest high resolution short term model here. This is just a depiction of what could be possible. Basically, we're just going to go over timing here across the area. So this is midnight tonight. You see very heavy rain still ongoing across parts of Louisiana, northern Louisiana here, and then up into parts of Mississippi and southwestern parts of Tennessee. Some scattered severe thunderstorms even down here towards the border of Texas and into Mexico. And as we go throughout the night, the severe weather threat actually ramps up as we go throughout the night. And then as you wake up tomorrow morning, there's going to be a bit nasty line of storms that's coming through parts of Louisiana. But these mean business even overnight into parts of Louisiana. There's going to be some very significant flash flooding if this actually takes place, because there's going to be training of thunderstorms over and over and over again. It's going to dump lots and lots of rain tonight. So this is very concerning. There is flash flood watches out for some of this area through Louisiana and southern Arkansas into parts of Mississippi as well. Okay. So this is 2 o'clock in the morning here. Here's 3, 4 o'clock. You see the big cluster of storms here is really starting to ramp up across parts of Texas here, just west of Houston and east of San Antonio. And storms, heavy, heavy rains continue into Mississippi, into Louisiana, and there's more to come. So here's 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Nasty, nasty, nasty line of storms coming through parts of Texas, and then and going to drag into parts of Louisiana as we go towards 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. It's heading into parts of Shreveport. Big bow line of storms could be possible here. Like I said, wind gusts 60 to 80 miles per hour could be possible across parts of Texas, eastern Texas, in through Louisiana, even as we go into the morning hours tomorrow. All right, so 8 o'clock, here's 9 o'clock. It's a very, very nasty, nasty line of storms here. And then very heavy rain across southern Arkansas and more heavy rain across Louisiana. And this is just a nasty, nasty depiction of what could happen. This is about 10 o'clock tomorrow. Very heavy rain, basically south of Little Rock. And then a big bow line of storms throughout 10 or parts of Louisiana here, heading into parts of Mississippi as we go towards 10 to 11 o'clock hour. And then if we get any storms that develop out ahead of this, it's going to be they're going to be rotating and they're going to drop probably some tornadoes out there as well. So this is 11 o'clock hour. Here's 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Very nasty, severe weather day ongoing for tomorrow afternoon, even into parts of Louisiana still. Most of Mississippi is just getting absolutely crushed with very heavy rain, thunderstorms, severe weather across the south, even as well. Then, as we go towards the 2 to 3 o'clock hour, the storms really start erupting even more across parts of Mississippi, getting into Alabama now. Like I said, significant tornadoes are going to be possible. It's going to be a very dangerous weather day tomorrow, even as you wake up across eastern Texas into Louisiana and then pressing east throughout the day. Okay. And then flash flooding is going to be a huge risk across this area. Okay. So here's 4 o'clock tomorrow, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Storms just continue to fire and train over some of the same areas. Like I said, flash flooding is going to be a huge concern, along with these dangerous, severe storms coming in, dropping some strong tornadoes and very severe wind gusts in excess of 60, 70, 80 miles per hour could be possible as we go throughout the day. Now, backflash rain basically in through parts of Missouri into Arkansas as we go into tomorrow night. This is Wednesday night, and this line of storms continues in through Alabama, into the Alabama into the Florida Gulf Coast here, Florida Panhandles. And then as we go in through tomorrow night, very heavy rain into Georgia, and then severe storms continue throughout the Florida Panhandle, even as we go into Thursday morning tomorrow. So you have to have a way to get warnings tonight as you wake up tomorrow morning across western parts of Louisiana. These nasty, severe storms could already be at your doorsteps. You got to get prepared for possible. This is going to be a basically growing overnight event, especially as we get into after midnight tonight and then blasting east as we go throughout the day tomorrow. I can't stress this enough. You've got to have a way to get warnings. Stay weather aware. Know where to go when there's a tornado warning in your areas. Interior rooms of your house, away from any doors or any windows, outside windows, your outside walls. The more walls you have between you and the outside is the best scenario for your survival. If you have a basement, that is the best place to go. Best place to go is your basement or the interior room of your house. Okay. All right. Now we got all that out of the way. Let's take a look at how much rainfall we're expecting over the next couple days across this area. Some of these thunderstorms could dump probably another 5 to 8 inches of rain across the same areas that's probably gotten that much over the last few days. All right. I know this is going to be the rainfall over the next 7 days, but a lot of it is going to come in the next 48 hours across most of this area. This is on top of what you already had. All right. So probably at least another 4 to 8 inches across parts of Louisiana into parts of Mississippi and Alabama. Eastern Arkansas, probably possibly another 4 to 7 inches of rain over the next few days across most of this area. Like I said, you get into these reds over here and oranges and basically almost the yellows here. You're talking, like I said, 5, 7, almost 10 inches of rain. This is on top of what you've already received the past few days across this area. Okay, so flash flooding is a significant risk across this area. If you encounter a flooded roadway, turn around. Don't put your family, yourself at risk, because it doesn't take much moving water to start moving a vehicle. So turn around, don't drown, like the National Weather Service says. Better safe than sorry out there as well. All right, now that we've basically um, spelled out this nasty, significant, severe weather day for tomorrow, flash flooding is possibilities. Basically, we're getting the whole kitchen sink thrown at us the next few days. So we got to stay on top of the weather over the next few days across the South here. All right, let's take a look at high temperatures for tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at your high temperatures for Wednesday. Few showers around Denver, 61. Same with the North Platte, and then back here towards in the plains here, 65 in St. Louis, 67 Kansas City, 60 Wichita, with all rain showers around. 58 Springfield, 61 Oklahoma City, over towards Little Rock, basically storms throughout most of the day. 76 Monroe with very windy conditions, thunderstorms, could have tornadoes, significant wind gusts, 60 to 80 miles per hour is possible. Same here in Houston and New Orleans for tomorrow. 76 New Orleans, 74 Birmingham, storms into the afternoon. 81 Tallahassee, good towards the Mid Atlantic. A little bit better out that way. 77 Charleston, 79 Raleigh, and 70 up here in Charleston, West Virginia. All right. Stay weather aware over the next few days. We have significant severe weather. Tomorrow is very concerning across the parts of the Gulf Coast. And like I said, severe weather will only ramp up as the night progresses. And then as you go into tomorrow morning, it's going to be on the doorstep in Louisiana. Another nasty line of storms coming through. Like I said, with wind gusts 60, 70, 80 miles per hour possible, and some very strong tornadoes could be possible as well tomorrow across Louisiana into Alabama, or Mississippi into Alabama, and along the Gulf Coast into the Florida Panhandle. Stay weather aware out there. Please stay safe, everyone. Like some flash flooding is likely as well with some of these training storms. So please stay weather aware and have a way to get warnings. Thank you so much for watching. We will keep in touch. So please keep up to date with our page. If not seeing posts, just search Snowbird Bob on Facebook, and you can get the rest of the information, any updated information on there as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening and stay safe.